Everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Do Guy, coming at y'all, man, with a live Q&A, man. I know it's been a little minute, man. I just been having a lot going on in life, man. A whole lot going on, but I'm here with y'all today, man. I'm gonna try to do this thing. I'm gonna try to do this for right now, Mondays through Thursdays for 25 minutes a day, just to chop it up with y'all about everything going on, everything that happened, during that day, and yeah, like I said, everything just going on, man. But we here. It's a big week this week. Obviously, it's the Dallas hate week. But we got an issue on hand, man. Jalen Hurts has a sprained shoulder, and all indications that I got yesterday was that it's uncertain that Jalen Hurts will play. Basically, it's looking like Jalen Hurts wasn't gonna play at all, yo. Like that's what it was sounding like and looking like to me. But now all of a sudden today, you get to the press conferences with Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni, and basically they saying, look, man, if Jalen feel good, Jalen gonna be out there. you know, and obviously you expect Jalen to feel that way because, like, let's be honest, what athlete do you know? Well, besides like Michael Thomas and Kawhi Leonard, basically, it ain't many athletes out there that when they're dealing with some type of injury, they just go ahead and just mail it in and just don't play. A lot of guys in this position that Jalen Hurts is in, they go out there and play. They play through it. They feel like they're gonna be all right. And sometimes you gotta kind of save them from themselves. But at the same time, you expect that from Jalen. But even Nick Sirianni, Nick basically was like, "Look, man, we gonna practice with Jalen and Gardner Minshew this week. But if Jalen ready to go, Jalen gonna go. Simply because ain't nothing guaranteed in this league, man. Basically, I look at it, and a lot of people we look at it like, basically, hey, if he's held, like if we win this game Saturday, then we could chill out and relax. But nevertheless, hey, like it ain't guaranteed that if we lose this game, we gonna beat the Giants and the Saints. So let's lock up this home field advantage, and then after that, we able to chill and relax, and do stuff like that. So yeah, I understand it, man. Me personally, don't play him. Send Gardner Minshew out there, especially with everything. RIP to Mike Leach. Gardner, I think he did the eulogy today at Mike Leach funeral. He gonna play with a heavy heart, and he gonna want to play for Mike Leach, man. And plus, Gardner Minshew is a free agent after this year, so this is chance to go out there and get his signature moment. So, look, it ain't impossible for us to beat them with Minshew. Is what I'm saying. So that's me. But at the same time, look, if they send Hurts out there, I'm not gonna be mad. Obviously, I'm gonna hope he don't re-injure the thing, but I'm gonna be happy. Nonetheless, we go out there and get a win this week. We cleanse home field advantage, man, and we good. What's up, TSK underscore Sabas05? What's going on, yo? Heat 4 straight dubs, straight. Hope we can keep it going against Chicago tonight. Also, what's up, man? How you been? I've been good, man. And yeah, for the Heat, I'm sorry for my Heat people. I'm gonna start putting out content, man. It's just been a lot going on, but yeah, man, 4 straight wins. Not a good start to the season by any means. I thought the team would take a little bit of a dip this year as compared to last year, simply with the fact we lost PJ Tucker and didn't really replace him. But the team is playing well. We got great coaching, we got great leadership. And yeah, we get the Bulls tonight. We owe the Bulls, man. They beat us opening night in Miami pretty handily, especially in that second half. So yeah, we owe them one. And I've been all right, man. I've been all right. Thanks for asking. What's up, the Observer Sports? Appreciate you tuning in. Put Minshew out there, rest Jalen, run the ball 35 times that game. Hey, that's how I feel, man. Look, like, I want my quarterback healthy for the playoff. Do I want to beat Dallas? Absolutely. Do I want home field advantage and the NFC East crown? Absolutely. But man, like, I don't want to get my quarterback hurt, man. Like, one thing we could give Dallas, now we got a great offensive line, but one thing we could give Dallas do got Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and well, I don't know if Vander is gonna play or not. I think he got banged up, man. I don't know how severe his injury is, but They got some heavy hitters out there. And, not to say it's going to be dirty or nothing like that, but just all in the scheme of things, man, you could see Dallas going after Jalen and trying to hit him. So for me personally, man, don't send him out there. Like, I'm with you. Don't send him out there, run Miles Sanders. And look, Gardner Minshew is one of the better backup quarterbacks in this league. You got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins. Dallas Goddard will be back this week. Miles Sanders, use your weapons. Your defense is out there healthy. Try to win the game that way, and then you could rest Hurts for almost a month. What's up with Nita Ricks? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey Duke, I agree. What's going on? How you been? Appreciate the love. Appreciate you checking in, man. Let's see. What's up, Sir Nando 27? Not that it matters now because Dallas lost and Hurts is injured. The hype is at 60%, but the game time on Saturday is bad because you got the college playoffs starting with Michigan and TCU. So you slipping view. Oh, I thought that was next week. I thought Michigan and TCU was not this Saturday. I don't think it's not this Saturday. It's next Saturday. It's on New Year's Eve instead of Christmas Eve. But yeah, Dallas screwing it up like they always do. Made the game not as hype. The game is not as. I mean, I'm watching the game last week. I was watching the Eagles game and the Cowboys game at the same time with Cowboy fans in attendance. And I mean, we looking at the Fox commercials and everything is the game of the year, the game of the year. And I'm like, all right, and then Dallas screw it up. Like, so the game really, we lose this game is like, oh well. Now, granted, we want to win. Even if Gardner Minshew out there, I expect us to go full throttle and try to win this game regardless. But yeah, like with Dallas losing to Jacksonville, the game loses a lot of its luster, unfortunately. But yeah, for me personally, I'm resting Jalen. Like I know today he sounded like he want to get out there. I'm resting him. Now, granted, he out there. I just pray for help for him and everybody else, and lock this number one seed up. What's up, DG? Appreciate you tuning in. What's good, man? Fly Eagles fly. I agree. Health is 100% the priority. It gotta be. It gotta be at this point, man. Look, you should be able, to win one of your last two games, even if you lose this one. You should be able to win one of those games, yo. You win one of those games, you got the number one seed, man. When we beat Dallas 3 times this season, Jerry firing someone. Boy, would that be fun? I mean, that would make my man. If we could beat them Saturday, like, granted, I want to beat them with Hurts because, like, obviously we could shut up Michael Parsons, lock everything up, and let them know who the real MVP is. Or it would be even funnier if we was to beat them with Gardner Minshew. They would just be like, oh my goodness. And then, like you say they go to Tampa or whoever come out the NFC South, and they beat them. Then the Minnesota or whoever wins like they're supposed to, and we would get Dallas in the divisional round and beat them again. Oh man, that would, and keep them from going to the NFC Championship game for what, the 27th, 28th year in a row. Oh man, that would be a blast. That would be awesome. What's up, my brother G Valsan? What's good, bro? Man, GI. What's going on, man? Man, I want my first round pick back, damn it. Sorry, man. Hey, sorry, bro. Like, hey, like, shout out to Howie, man. Howie pulled that thing off, man. We got that thing rolling. I apologize for that, man. But hey, now look, we could have given it back to y'all, if y'all gave us Kamara. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gave us Kamara, I'd have been more than gladly willing to work out a deal, to get y'all that first round pick back. But y'all didn't want to do it. Y'all wanted to keep Kamara, and it's all good, man. But look, I understand. Hey, like, shout out to my GM, man. Shout out to my GM, man. Howie did that, yo. Howie did that, man. And look, I ain't like a lot of things Howie did, but that's one of the things that Howie did that I'm like, all right, good looking out, man. But the Saints won last week, so that kind of hurt, the draft pick stock a little bit by the Saints winning last week. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I'm glad we got that too. NFL looking interesting right now. What's your prediction for the Super Bowl with two teams? Well, of course, right now I'm gonna say us. Right now, I would say Eagles and hmm. Tell you what, man, they got a big three in the AFC right now: the Chiefs, Bills, and Bengals right now. You would think it would be out of them three, but then at the same time, last year, I mean, who thought the Bengals would go last year? You know, who thought the Rams would go last year? To be honest with you, I would say us right now. And out the AFC right now today, hmm, man, all three of those teams are so similar, man. They're so similar. They got great quarterback play. Cincinnati, I think, got the best personnel offensively around their quarterback than the other two. But I think Buffalo has the better defensive personnel. I'd say Buffalo, man. I just say Buffalo. I think Buffalo, they do the breakthrough at some point. And I think that's they change. I think Cincinnati got there, Kansas City got there. I think it'll be Buffalo time, to get through. And it's Juanetta. Juanetta, my bad. And you're welcome. Glad you did a live and you look better. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do these things Mondays through Thursdays around this time. For now, until other things, take into effect. Let's see. 28 years in a row. Yeah. 28, it'll be 28 years in a row that they never even got to an NFC championship game. How about that? Like that's crazy. Like that is crazy, man. What's up, Derek Scott? Appreciate you tuning in. Would you play Jalen Saturday? Me personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I understand that if he say he ready to go, you gotta let him go. And I know Jalen not this type of person to think this way, but he do got an MVP on the line here. Him sitting out this game could hurt his MVP chances, but and I understand what Nick Sirianni said. Like, basically, look, man, ain't nothing guaranteed. If we got a chance to close something out, we got to close it out. And I agree with that. But at the same time, and I know people going to say that he finished the game after the injury. He threw some bombs down the field and looked fine. Didn't even go in the tent or none of that. You know, and then I heard somebody else said something that was very interesting. I didn't think about it till that person said it. They said that, remember Josh Allen. When Josh Allen had hurt his elbow, a lot of people just assumed that he wasn't going to play, and people were saying Buffalo wasn't smart for playing him the following week. And Josh Allen been rolling and playing good ever since, and nobody even remember he had an elbow injury. And that's true. That's very true. But this situation, I'm not playing him. But to be honest with you, I got a feeling he's gonna play. Like, the more I hear him and Nick Sirianni talk this early in the week, and it's just Tuesday again, not till Saturday, I'm starting to think that he's gonna probably be out there, to be honest with you. So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that go, man. Who is your MVP for the NFL? Right now it's Jalen Hurts, yo. I got Jalen Hurts 1, Patrick Mahomes, a close 2, Jambalaya Joe Burrow 3, and I got Josh Allen 4. That's my list for right now. Now, obviously, that could change after this week. Who you think the Eagles take in the draft? I think tackle from Georgia will be gone, and Will Anderson and Miles Murphy. However, I love Brian Brees from Clemson. Trade up for Texas running back. If it stays like it is now, where we would have a top 10 pick because of the New Orleans Saints draft pick, I love Jalen. I love Carter from Georgia, man. Like, because you got to think, man. I don't think we bring Fletcher Cox back. It's a good chance we don't bring Javon Hargrave back. You put Jalen Carter in the middle of that line. Now, like you said, he could be gone by then. But you put Jalen Carter in the middle of that line, boy, we got something there to work with, man. I think we're actually okay at edge rush. I think Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick are actually holding it down. And they both under contract. But yeah, I like Jalen Carter. I like Jalen Carter a lot, yo. If we could get him. And as far as our pick, I think we could end up with Bijan Robinson. I know the dude is really good, but it's hard for me to imagine him going high in the first round. I think in the back of the first round, we could still end up with Bijan Robinson from Texas. So I would go, if I had my dream scenario, Jalen Carter in the top 10 and Bijan Robinson later in the first round. Or Bijan, however you say his name. What's up? Give me cash. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Mr. Duga, my Niners will smash the whole NFC East in the playoffs. We will expose the Philly pretenders bully ball night again. Man, bro, you coming at my head today. Like you coming clean at my head today. Let me say something about that though. The Niners are impressive. I think they are the second best team, especially from a roster standpoint, in the playoffs. But I'm gonna just be honest. I can't picture, as good as their roster is, I can't picture Brock Purdy coming in the link and beating the Eagles in a playoff game. I can't see it. Not saying it's impossible. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Who's seen Nick Foles beating Brady in the Super Bowl?" I get it, but I can't see Purdy coming in Philly and beating the Eagles in a playoff game. And I understand it's a team game, but I just can't see that. I just can't. But we'll see. Niners look good though. What's up, Tick Tank? Appreciate you tuning in. Fly Eagles Fly. That's right. What's up, James Bosch? Which team do you fear the Eagles maybe losing against in the playoffs? Um, if the Niners had Jimmy G out there or Trey Lance, I would have said them. Um, Man, to be honest with you, it's gonna sound crazy because he don't look great this year and they not looking good this year. Um, for me, honestly, man, it's two. It's Dallas simply because of the familiarity. Though I think we better than them, but the familiarity of them playing in the link and all motivation, division rival, and all that. But I'll still say Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, man. I know people gonna say, "Oh, the Tampa Bay sucked this year," but man, look, this man blew us out in the play. This man beat me in the Super Bowl in 2004. This man, though we won, threw for 500 yards on us in another Super Bowl, and he destroyed us just last year in the playoffs. Like, I don't want no part of Tom Brady. Look, if we play him, bring it on. Let's get it done. But man, that's the matchup that worries me the most is playing Tom Brady in the playoffs, man. I don't care how bad his team look right now. What's up, Perry Lewis? What percentage would I rate Jalen if he's ready to play Saturday? 100, 50 or 70? I think Jalen gonna be around 70% Saturday. Do you think Howard would trade one of the two first round picks? I think he would. It's a chance that Howie could trade back. I think if it's somebody he really, really likes in that top 10, assuming the Saints pick remains there, and that person is gone, I could see him trading back and trying to get another pick for next year, or even, trading that pick to a quarterback heavy team, like a team that really wants to trade up and get a quarterback and getting another first round pick next year. I could see that. Um, Off topic, did you watch any games from the World Cup? I actually watched a little bit of the final Sunday, between Argentina and France. And I watched who that was USA played against. The game they lost. Was it the Netherlands? I watched a little bit of that, but I ain't watched a lot of it. I like a lot of other people did. I ain't gonna lie to you. Purdy ain't winning no bowl. I don't see it. Shout out to him. It's a nice story and all that other stuff, but I just can't see it. What's up, Mr. Terminator 73? Bowl or bust because you guys gotta resign a lot of dogs. I agree. I completely agree. We got a long free agent list, yo. Like we really do. When you talk about, obviously we gotta pay Hurts this offseason. So that's gonna take a chunk of our cap. James Bradbury is a free agent. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is a free agent. Kazir White is a free agent. TJ Edwards is a free agent. Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Miles Sanders, all those guys are free agents. And obviously we're not going to keep all of them. So, we may keep, I think we may, honestly, at best, we may franchise tag one of them and keep one or two of them at best, but we ain't going to be able to keep all of them. I'm only afraid of injuries and the OC running hurts too much. Fair point, man. That's how I feel. Fair point. It's us against us right now. Tom Brady always shows up no matter what. Yeah, that's who I'm afraid of. Like, that's who I'm afraid of, man. Like, I fear him more than anybody in the playoff. What's up, Roger Hernandez? Happy holidays, Mr. Duke. I would hate if we drop the next two games, then force Jalen to come back against the Giants at the end. Do you see that happening? I don't. I think even if we lose to Dallas, I think we beat New Orleans. I don't think we lose both those games. Now, look, I'm not gonna lie. The closer we get to Saturday, I'm starting to feel like we could win Saturday. Like, even with Gardner Minshew, I'm starting to feel that way. Dallas has a real problem at that number 2 cornerback spot. And we got some dogs at wide receiver that could really take advantage of that. And Minshew, he don't have the arm Jalen have, and obviously he don't have the scramble or run ability, but it's the best talent he gonna ever play around probably in his life. So go out there and wing, be smart and wing it around, man. It's your moment, yo. If assuming he go out there and it's not hurts. Dude, this your year, no excuse to the stack roster. Next year, a lot of free agents. I agree. This is the time that we got to do it. I completely agree with that. I ain't gonna disagree with nobody on that. This is the year the Eagles got to get it done, yo. If the Eagles, with luck and non-injuries, were to play Bills or Chiefs, who you fear more in the Super Bowl? That's a good question. Who would I fear more, Chiefs or Bills, if we got that? I'm gonna say dang. That's a tough one, man, because the Bills, I feel like, got a better defense, but the Chiefs are potent offensively, and Allen is nice too. Um, I'm gonna say I would fear the Chiefs a little bit more. They got Travis Kelce and Mahomes, and they got Andy Reid. Sean McDermott, though he's a great coach, Josh Allen is great, but look, they ain't never been in the Super Bowl. Neither have us. Now, I do think right now, if I had to pick, I think Buffalo would beat Kansas City. But if we met, I would rather meet Buffalo in the Super Bowl than Kansas City. I just think Buffalo, they gonna be big-eyed and wide, just like a lot of our players would be. The 49ers have been beating good teams. I see they might make a playoff run. Their defense is loaded. They roster-wise, they right up there with ours, like right there, neck and neck. We could flip a coin on who got a better roster. But it's just, for me, it's the quarterback play that makes the difference in, both rosters. Minshew ain't bad at all. He just not mobile. He could be a game manager. Yeah, a good manager. That's all he got to do. Like, get out there and be a point guard. Distribute the ball to your players on the perimeter. You do that, we going to be all right, man. We got enough talent on this team, especially offensively, to be able to move the ball down the field. He got an offensive line that's going to give him time most of the time. You got a running back that could find creases. Take advantage of your matchups, and that comes down to Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni coming up with a good game plan, to get the ball out. All right, y'all. Last one for the day. Do you see that the NBA revealed new trophies, and they have the Clutch Player of the Year, aka the Jerry West Trophy? They're gonna give it to Jimmy or Tyler, with those sleeping game winners but slept on. 49ers just need a QB and a good number 2 pair with Debo. Yeah, I did see that, and the 49ers do need that, but they got a loaded roster. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning into this live, man. I'm gonna try to do this thing tomorrow again at the same time. Until then, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Fly, Eagles, fly.